Welcome to Sports News. Well, European powerhouse Germany have secured a place in the final of the 2014 FIFA World Cup after putting 7 goals past the helpless Brazil in the semi-final encounter. A brace from Schürrle and Toni Kroos, that's plus goals from Thomas Muller, Miroslav Klose and Sami Khedira put the Germans in a very commanding position as they won 7-1 on the night in Belo Horizonte. Now for Miroslav Klose well, he became the first player to score 16 goals, breaking the all-time record of 15, which was held by the Brazilian Ronaldo de Lima. And for the Brazilians, well, they got a mere consolation from Oscar in the dying minutes as the Seleção suffered their first home defeat since 1975. Well, the winner of the other semi-final tie between Argentina and Holland, that's talking about the Germans in the World Cup. Now, the chief executive of a Swiss hospitality and ticketing company, Ray Whelan, was released from a police station in Rio de Janeiro earlier today following his arrest in connection with an ongoing investigation over VIP ticket scalping at the World Cup. Whelan was arrested on Monday at the city's beachfront Copacabana Palace Hotel as a result of a probe into the illegal resale of tickets for the ongoing tournament. Now, Whelan's name came up repeatedly in telephone conversations and other documentation that last week led to the arrest of 11 people. Now, the suspects face charges of money laundering, illegal ticket touting, and conspiracy. Meanwhile, FIFA says that it was fully supporting a ticket scalping investigation being conducted by Brazilian police looking at the 2014 FIFA World Cup. Now, the investigation has further affected the reputation of World Soccer governing body FIFA, which already faces allegations of bribery surrounding Qatar's successful bid to host the World Cup come 2022. Lewis Hamilton has ratcheted up the pressure on Nico Rosberg ahead of his Mercedes teammate's home race by claiming Rosberg isn't really German. Now, the comments are bound to be classified as mind games and which threaten to open up another rift within the Mercedes camp were delivered in the aftermath of the British Grand Prix when Hamilton moved to within 4 points of Rosberg in the Drivers' Championship with victory at Silverstone. Well, the 29-year-old's background has become a regular topic of conversation this season after Hamilton sparked controversy by comparing his upbringing to Rosberg's privileged childhood. Well, that's a wrap on Sports News. The news at 10 continues in a moment.
The foreign scene, about 25 new deaths from the Ebola virus have been recorded by health officials in West Africa, even as the World Health Organization strives to contain the spread of the virus. In a statement earlier, the WHO said the latest figures from health ministries in Sierra Leone, Liberia and Guinea showed a total of 844 cases since the epidemic began in February. Our correspondent Adeshewa Josh has more.
Well, thank you very much, Amarachi. The Ebola virus is still on rampage across West Africa as health officials account for another 25 victims of the virus since July the 3rd. The total number of deaths is now 518. The World Health Organization said 50 new cases of the deadly disease has also been reported. A WHO spokesman said health workers were struggling to contain the outbreak in Sierra Leone, Liberia and Guinea. Islamist al-Shabaab militants have also attacked the presidential palace in the Somali capital Mogadishu and entered the heavily fortified compound. However, President Hassan Sheikh Mohammed was not at the palace at the time. The Al-Qaeda-aligned al-Shabaab group lost control of Mogadishu in 2011, but often carried out attacks in the city. Finally, at least 15 people have been killed in the Gaza Strip as the Israeli military prepares all options to stop rocket fire. The Israeli military said 131 rockets had been fired from Gaza since Monday night. It also said a rocket launched at Tel Aviv on Tuesday had been intercepted. Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas demanded that Israel immediately stops the raids on Gaza and appealed for calm. Those are the top stories on the... Back to you now.
Thanks a lot, Adeshowa. And the main news again, National Council of State has met over rescuing of the Chibok schoolgirls, emphasizing the need for them to bring the girls back alive. Just as a claimed Boko Haram leader has told the BBC that all the girls are alive and safe. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Amarachi Obani. Focus in Africa is up next.